Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another tuning video in Forza Horizon 5 here on the channel. Today, we're going to fiddle with this 2003 Carrera. Is it a 2003? It is a 2003. We're going to keep it S1 because I did put it at S2, and you cannot get to the top of S2 even with all-wheel drive. And the V8 hybrid engine from, what is it, the 918? Yeah. So we're going to leave it naturally aspirated. We're going to leave the same tires on it. We're going to add our aero. It is not very good as S2, just so you're aware. That is why we are leaving it S1. At least for me. You might be able to make it different, but I could not make it work. Get all of our tunables right off the bat. Let's see, race transmission, race diff. Springs are already where they should be, I knew that. Add weight, take away weight. Now for power adders all the way up to top of S1, we should be able to add a decent amount. Started that weird. Oh, alright. We're pretty close. Let's see if we can squeeze the last single point out of it. Doesn't look like it. Looks like we're gonna be, well, let's see. Perfect, right there. We'll leave it perfectly 900. We are up over 100 horsepower. We are down 300 pounds. And we have wider tires, so we should be able to turn better. Now for the tune, is this going to be what it was already? I think it might be. This is where I had it probably set at for the other one. It is not. We're going to crank that up to 1.7 and 1.1, 0.2 out, and 0.1 out on the toe. This guy's going down to 6. Anti-roll bars. Back to soft. And then a little stiffer in the rear. Springs a little softer in the front. And then we're not going to take this guy down all the way. We are going to take it down some, though. And I like to have the rear end a little higher than the front end. Just always works pretty well for me. We're going to leave these alone. We're going to crank the aero up in the front and the back. We're going to go much higher in the front than we are in the back, because it seems like the issue I was having earlier is that the rear end is lifting the front end, or the rear aero is lifting the front end off the ground. I'm going to crank this guy up right around 65 and this one down to 30. And that should be good. Go out, drive it around the festival, which we are already at, and see how it does. Woof. Okay, this guy is really, really nose happy, which is exactly what I was hoping for. Because the previous one, I would hit this corner at full speed and it just would not turn. I already had that. I already got that to work. But that a little aggressive. That's my bad. I can tell you right now, this is not going to be one of the meta cars that's super fast in a certain class. It's just going to be a decent S1 car. However, it is quite a good S1 car. To remedy that little bit of oversteer we had there, I'm going to soften the rear springs and the rear anti-roll bars just a touch, and then we're going to increase the rear aero, because it doesn't seem like we're having that issue anymore. This should straighten us out, make us handle a little better. Pull her down, hit the corner. Oh yeah, that's nice. Let's check the tire heat, which is already up from where we were before. They're cooling down, but they're not going blue, which is good. Immediately back to yellow under a hard corner.
You have arrived at your destination.
Alright. And since we're not going super fast, we don't need the tires to be hot all the time. So, let's go hit the rivals, see how we do. Alright. S1 rivals time. Let's go. I do not know what my personal best is on here. I'm 3 seconds behind Don Joe and Song, so I'm at 59-ish seconds. Maybe a minute. Let's see what this car can do. I'm not expecting a super like super good time. It's gonna be decent, but it's not gonna be super good. Alright, here we come. Flying lap. This tune makes it so you can be pretty aggressive with this car. Like, it takes corners fast. Not fast, it takes them really hard. We're gripping real good through this corner at a decent speed. We're going just as fast as him, more or less. Obviously through the corner, but not coming out of the corner. He's got more acceleration than we do. Cut the corner just so. We didn't actually cut him, but you can, and I should have. Did 102 from a standing start, so that's not half bad. You can take this corner pretty aggressive. Maybe not that aggressive. I should have rolled into the throttle a little softer. Alright, this corner's pretty good. This car handles really well. It's not super quick, but it handles really well. It may be worth taking the wider tires off of it and putting the skinnier ones on it and upgrade for more power. We are at a minute 3. That's not that bad. Let's do a couple more laps. Alright, as is my curse. Lap 2 is the fastest. Not 3, 4, 5, or I did 6 laps this time. Oh, sick. I've been wanting that one. Yep, lap 2 is the fastest. I did 6 laps and lap 2 is the fastest. I kept taking it more and more aggressive and the times kept getting slightly slower, so it's whatever. Either way, let's run through this tune again so you guys can see what I did with it. This tune should be pretty good as long as you have a rear-wheel drive car. If you have the rear-wheel drive version of this, it's pretty good. And if you go really heavy on the power, it's going to be a little bit more difficult. But this tune works pretty well all the way around still. We got 32, 35. I think I left that guy alone. The alignment is 1.7, 1.1, 0.2, 0.1, and 6. 5, 18.5 on the anti-roll bars. The springs are 420.5 and 727.8. 3.3 in the front, 3.8 or 3.6 in the rear. Wow. 7.3, 10.6, 4.8, 7.0. I don't know why I'm reading these to you. You can read. 341, 632. I'm going to keep doing it though. Didn't touch those. 65%, 30%. That's going to do it for us today, guys. Thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys enjoyed the car and the tune. I will see you guys on the next video. Have a good one.